Hi, I'm Patrick Reed, the Adamus Principal. I've got some news for you today and some charts. Now, overnight, some soothing on the Trump-Pompeo tete-a-tete with China. So giving a bit of support with some decent figures coming out of China too. But the key thing on our radar at Adamus Principal is the oil Saudi comment cutting the discount. This gave a lift to oil, putting pressure on dollar CAD. We'll look at the chart in a minute, and risk in general. You know, risk and dollars flip flopping. I mean, I guess I'd put my hat off to the dollars in, say, euro dollar, because that's kind of dribbling lower. But then Aussie and CAD much higher, and this is really important. And you know, Kiwi as well. So all of this together is quite important. But above that, euro crosses still heavy on the 7-1 judges. Decision on, you know, giving the ECB 3 months to sort out their QE. Now, this has some legs to it, hopefully, if you're short euro dollar. But you know, nothing is a straight move in euro dollar. It's quite a complicated pair to trade. So with that, let's have euro dollar, this first chart. As you can see, we had this key trend line all the way from the 30th of March down to today, which is the 7th, and then I particularly saw this 108.40 breaking. It did. Now we're kind of hugging the lower trend line there, as you can see, the upper side of this trend line. Now, key for me is if it comes back to 108.40, expect some sellers there near term. Don't particularly like the price action here to be buying it, by the way. Looks dead. Looks like a dead cat bounce, and probably looking to sell into the break, and then the test at 106.40. That may prove to be quite a good level to buy, but who knows? Let's just see what happens. Like I said before, there is no straight move on euro dollar. Next chart. Okay, Aussie dollar, obviously the recipient of soothing China data, and you know, a bit of risk on with the oil. But having said that, look at the Bollinger Bands. They are so tight. We really need to see this come up to 65.20 for any meaningful bounce. And let's just see what happens. But, you know, risk and dollar, as I mentioned before, is flip-flopping. It's pure driven by headlines and tweets from Trump. Next slide. Our old friend dollar yen, even dollar yen's dollars going up, you know, positive on risk. I wouldn't really be too sort of worried about this if you're bears until we get to 107.70. I mean, you know, we're looking to crack this 106.50 area, but then it should shoot up to 107.70. That's the only place. It's a key Fibonacci. It's 38.2%. It's certainly a place where you would expect some kind of resistance. Not sure how much, but again, muted moves, you know, really tight Bollinger Bands, and you know, this all is starting to brew for a big break across all G10. Next slide. Dollar CAD putting pressure. This is the oil spike. If we close above 40.73, it's yours all the way down to 139.35. And that's your final slide. If you're a risk bear or risk bull or a dollar bull or a dollar bear, be sure to take that profit, because don't be a hero. Don't hold on to that macro view, and trade safe and stay safe. Thank you. I'm Patrick, the Adamus Principal.